So yeah, so from my perspective, as I'm way more disconnected than you two times 10. So,
No.
but the funny thing is, I probably I follow actually a really handful of people who still are, watching regularly,
Got some
like
fingers on the pulse.
tweeting regularly, and so it's like one of those things that I just follow it strictly through osmosis. And kind of reaction that I saw is something I have not seen. Obviously, I think with Undertaker losing Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, just like Kofi getting squashed by Brock, and the night,
Brock, man.
the shut up, don't come back. The night of E's accident. There's certain kind of moments that you kind of just through osmosis you kind of absorb, but I've never seen kind of the reaction of what this is. And I do think that it's going to be a real kind of important moment of, if they fucked up on the front end, okay, but how do you respond to make it better? And I think a lot of people are, really going to be paying attention to that. And to be honest, like for someone like me, like who, I've grew up in wrestling, I kind of follow it like very sporadically. The idea of, would I even recommend someone getting into wrestling now? The funny thing is, I mean, before this incident and kind of seeing what the women's wrestling, what has grown into from afar, it's like, it's night and day. Like from if you would have fell into a coma during the Attitude Era and you woke up like last year,
oh my god,
you would be like, where's the brawn panty match?
What the fuck are they doing?
Like they wrestle better than a lot of the men.
Wrestle?
What
they do?
Who is this?
Like
where's Sable?
They take it seriously,
right?
Like, and so it's like I would have recommended, people. Oh yeah, like they're doing this shit now. Like go for it. But now it's like I wouldn't recommend a black woman watching wrestling, at least in WWE.
No.
I would not recommend that shit now,
other than Bianca.
You gotta watch the hotties, man.
Absolutely.
Check out AEW. We got the hotties over there. They're fooling. Yeah. But so the other thing I was saying earlier is this is a lot of money to be made. If you don't think that you know how to write it, Vince, just give it to me. I will book this shit for months, bro. Like, seriously. This is such a slam 6 to 9 fucking month dunk
program easily.
This is such a slam dunk. Y'all ain't even gotta be racist. Like, you don't even have to really do a lot. Like, I know a lot of times he want to put his hands on everything, bro. He can even do a promo where he's walking to the limo. He loves to do those. He loves to do those fucking promos where he's walking to the limo and then some racially ambiguous woman runs up to him and says, Mr. McMahon, what can we expect at the fucking... I expect the unexpected. Or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I already wrote his promo. That's done. Dog. Like, that's just the tip of the fucking iceberg. I know how much Vince loves to do his walking to the limo promo. I got you, dog. We'll get one of those in there. Like I said, we can break them up. Like, of course, they're big names. Like, they should be. Like, Naomi has been getting disrespected for like too
long,
bro. Lana? I was trying to remember that fucking lady's name for like 3 hours the other day. Lana. They put her with Lana, had her dancing and shit. Like,
they did.
Trying to make.
She spent more time on people's TikTok videos than she has in the ring in the last 2 years.
She was trying to help Lana get over so hard, bro. Like,
yeah, she
Naomi broke her fucking back trying to carry Lana.
Carry CJ, yeah, man.
Wanted to wrestle so bad, bless her heart.
So I think what you guys are kind of naming is why WWE can't get the benefit of the doubt. Like, they've done nothing to deserve that they're smart enough to pull off the long con.
Because they haven't done it in so long.
Like, they haven't done it in a long time, but this is so easy, dog. It's like the fucking this shit
right there.
The ball is right there. The fucking golf ball is right there, dog. Like, wind could shove that motherfucker in there, bro. Just wait a second. And I think within this next week or 2,
I'd say 2. The next 2 weeks is really gonna.
These next 2 weeks, bro, they could just build up the next dog. They could double every fucking thing, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I've never seen them pull merch. Like, I mean, Hogan, yeah, you know, they pull my shit, man. But I've seen, you know what I'm saying? That's the only time I've seen it, bro.
Yeah.
Dead niggas are still on the fucking website, bro. Like,
they're selling Razor's merch right
come on, bro.
now.
Like,
right now.
This is a marketing ploy, hopefully, dog. Like, just be smart and just say that. I've written that for you. That's the press release. Hey, man, wink, wink. It's in there too. And also them saying that it's scripted television is like, hey, man, what y'all doing?
Right.
So
too much man behind the curtain, man.
So
they're moving kind of nasty, man. Like,
but unless that's unless that's them saying that, you know, hey, man, this here is a shoot, brother. I'm sorry, this here is a work, brother. Wank, wank, man.
But I don't think a company can ever break kayfabe. Like, literally, they have to. The company has to fold.
Oh, these niggas
before you start.
Kayfabe, bro.
I mean, Vince's character was dead when Chris Benoit killed his family. Vince's character was dead on TV, Marcus.
Yeah.
I was sitting in the page, and Raw came on, and I knew we had known that Chris Benoit was dead. It was before we knew he killed his family. Vince came on TV a week after his limo blew up and said, Chris Benoit tragically passed away. We're going to dedicate the show to him tonight. And then they had a tribute Raw. And the next day, everything came out that he had murdered his family.
Talk about wolf moments in wrestling, bro. God damn.
Bomb ass beer and wings, though. The beer and wings was hitting.
Oh, that shit had to suck, bro. He did what? And we dedicated the show to this nigga? Oh, yo.
They had niggas crying.
Niggas was crying. Damn, Chris, you was a real nigga, dog. We gonna miss you, cuz. The Rabbit Wolverine.
And Punk was supposed to wrestle him. Punk was supposed to wrestle him that night, too. When he no-showed at the pay-per-view.
Jesus, wrestle piss.
Wrestle
the most piss.
Dude.
So, and just, I think I would say from a feminist perspective, I'll be very leery, but also from a labor versus management perspective.
Oh, buddy. Let's talk about that.
I legit, you guys got to put me on to game about wrestlers who are either defending or not defending the walkout. But if you're labor, like, you have to side with labor. Like, you have to be smarter than siding with management. Like,
bro, I was just arguing a nigga down in one of the wrestling groups. I'm like, nigga, first of all, dog, you always side with labor on this shit. If you don't, you're a bootlicker, and you should really examine your life, nigga, because if you're not also management, then maybe you're Randall Weems, nigga.
Yeah.
So knock it off and become a real nigga with your life. But but seeing people who work jobs every day side with this shit, oh, they went about it the wrong way. I'm like, nigga, that's the weapon that you have as labor, to take your labor away, you fool.
Seriously.
You know what I'm saying? The nigga book you, the nigga put you on a shift at the fucking Piggly Wiggly, nigga, and you wasn't supposed to work that day. You know what I'm saying? Like, your your weapon is to sit there and do the P. Diddy stare with them niggas on whether or not you gonna come in after you already said you wasn't.
The P. Diddy.
Yeah.
Here we are. I can come in the next time I'm ready to come in, or I can not come in at all, nigga. What the fuck we gonna do?
Right.
That's your weapon as labor, bro. So yeah, that's again the reaction and just regular Joe, you sweaty fucking marks at home who want to, you know, who don't give a damn about people's well-being or the fact that, you know, this shit is affecting their livelihood, someone's dream. You know, all you want is you just get in there and fucking do what they said for you to do. It's like, first of all, it's a stupid idea. First of all, the booking that they had for them to go against the two current champions is fucking stupid. If you want to do that, we can have a tag match. Why don't we have a tag match? And then that shit
Teddy Long would have done it in a heartbeat.
Just fucking do a tag match then. If you want to have them put over the champs,
exactly.
The champs over there, whatever. Sure, but like this is stupid, and it doesn't elevate the tag shit. And I mean, we all know that Vince McMahon hates tag team wrestling, and he hates women's wrestling. So
yeah, he does.
Tag team wrestling is like, you know, he's probably going to name his first ulcer that.
Hilarious.
You know? So
like even this shit like with Kyrie Irving, and he's just an absolute moron. He's definitely one of those people who thinks that they're smarter than they actually are. But in the idea of him sitting out like what 3/4 of a season,
3/4,
to stand on his own conviction and then still get paid for from his bosses, like, and it sucks because
they get swept with your weak ass.
They did get swept.
Yeah, like it's, you know, the terrible Jake Shuttlesworth Bush, you know, it was very dry, but
bro,
it's one of those things to where you have to support the athlete's right to say, this is my conviction. My conviction does not require anyone else's support. This is my conviction, and I'm going to stand on it, whether it's right or wrong. And in this case, for these two women, I would say, I mean, I don't want to throw around righteous because that's like too strong of a word, but at the same time, their conviction was, this is a terrible idea. It does not do anything to elevate us, and what we agreed to build with these tag titles, it now runs counter to that, and it also diminishes our singles status because we're now going to be jobbing away to elevate someone else beyond us when we should be the ones who should be elevated.
Like, you really take one off the show and put her on the. It's fucking stupid, bro. Like,
it's so dumb. There's so many other women's wrestlers on both rosters, and it's lazy, is what it is. It's lazy writing because
build
it's like
stars.
Exactly. Like,
build fucking stars, bro.
Like, well, we don't want Ronda doesn't want to wrestle some nobody now that she's a champion, and Charlotte is, air quotes, hurt. So now let's go pull Sasha out of what she's doing with the tag belts and throw her in here. And Bianca just got her belt back, but we don't want to throw her with Becky too quick. Let's go ahead and pull Naomi, because Naomi will do whatever we ask her to. Most of the time.
She's happy to be here.
Exactly. So let's go do that. Now, mind you, when Becky had the belt, Becky was wrestling Liv. Becky was wrestling, and before she got back to Bianca. I mean, her and Bianca had several matches, but at the same time, they were still giving other wrestlers a chance.
It made sense.
Why not do that? Hell, I don't know how far away Bayley is from coming back, but we know she's right around the corner. Like, so, I mean, what is the problem where you feel like you have to grab these made wrestlers that have tag belts that strictly ask you, hey, can we do something with our belts and help build our division with these two wrestlers who we think we can help get over because of our experience and their experience? We think we can do a good program. No, go wrestle Ronda Rousey and go wrestle Bianca, and it makes Bianca look bad. And Bianca's not even the villain in all this. I really feel like a lot of it has to do with Ronda, which is really fucked up.
Oh, take me back to that, Ronda. Oh, as far as her not having an opponent,
right, because I mean, Ronda just randomly shows up a few months ago, and then she has her little program with Charlotte and loses a Mania, just gets it back at WrestleMania Backlash, gets her belt back, and now I feel like Ronda. They're like, all right, Ronda, who you want to wrestle? And Ronda's like, I don't want to wrestle Shayna. Give me Sasha. And then they went like, all right, well, if we're going to do Sasha here, why don't we put Bianca with Naomi? And then they presented to the girls, and the girls were like, nah, fuck that.
Yeah, that's stupid.
I feel like Ronda might be a big part of the problem with where we're at. I could totally see it. Because she has too much damn power for as little as she's done in this fucking company.
That's true. Man, let's roast this bitch real quick, bro. Let's see. What? Nah. We were right to roast her all the time, bro. Nah.
Hell yeah.
Well, yeah, I do think that's because the thing, man. I think I don't know if anybody's realized this about Ronda is she's not good at getting other people over. Like, there's a way to beat people and still get them over, and it's like, yeah, I get that y'all want to make her look fucking unstoppable or whatever, but it's like
they let her dominate everybody. The only person she's never dominated, I didn't mean to cut you off, but was Sasha. Yeah, it's the only person she didn't dominate in their match when they wrestled. That was one of her few really good matches. She
could really greatly benefit from just letting motherfuckers lead. Like, hey man, sell a little bit, you fucking one-dimensional murder mannequin. Like, you can't. Like, I just know she really only knows her muscle memory.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, she's a fucking, she's a fighter turned, like, to her credit, and like, I guess to shoot her some bail, she's a fighter turned performer. And, you know what I'm saying? It's really hard to cut off that muscle memory, but like, her whole career, she was like, was on Destroy. It's like, no, but somebody has to teach you how to sell. She can't sell.
Well, we know she can when she got knocked the fuck out for real.
Well, because you got to knock her the fuck out for real. But like,
too easy.
You know what I mean? Now you can. But yeah, it's like, but it shouldn't. Like, you're in pro wrestling. Like, we have to make pain look like pleasure, and pleasure look like, you know what I mean? Like, whatever the fuck, dog.
You gotta tell the whole story, man.
You gotta tell the whole fucking story. She has no, like, her face doesn't change. She's like fucking RoboCop, dog.
Right. They're like, her run this time, even though she's been there for a short amount of time, is way worse than her first run.
It's so whack, bro.
It's bad. I
don't give a fuck when she's on the screen. Her gears. Damn, never mind. I'm not about to. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, let us move on. We are here to defend our sisters.
Which we've been doing a good job of. So.
Bro. Yeah. I mean, if you're like super blatantly, again, like we talked about, niggas who are being like really pro management here. You rise and grind ass, trash ass,
trying to grab the brass ring that don't exist, man.
You should be here as crypto bros who really, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas is gonna stop believing that anybody is. Damn, I was playing that in the lobby earlier today.
Great song.
Shout out to Buds. Anyway, yeah, like, y'all niggas have got to give up the ghost that, if I agree with management, I'm gonna get there. I'm a boss, so I feel the way boss niggas feel. Like, you could just not be a whole ass boss.
Seriously.
You don't have to be a dickhead to be like.